Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Soulstorm cast this side of East Yorkshire. And today we have a 2v2 on Iceflow. Over in this corner we have Zizi playing as the Orks, and the Orks teammate being AP Bear playing as the Chaos Marines. Over in the Eldar corner we have Prikop, and with an Eldar ally by the name of Sourcream, which is a wonderful name for an Eldar player, especially with this colour scheme. Eldar player in this corner, going to go for Plasma Generator and Aspect Portal, throwing down a couple of Guardians and going for a Reaper Aspect Stern. This Eldar player in this corner is going for a whole bunch of Guardians. And hey, check this out, the Chaos player is going for a quick, sneaky, heavy bolt turret around the midway strategic point. Bearing in mind this map, lots of choke points in the form of negative cover and mountainous zones. It's going to force players to be a little bit less mobile, take these choke points, which the Chaos player is definitely taking advantage of by placing one of these bad boys down. Oh, that's interesting. So, by the way, lovely, what do we call these? Blue and yellow colour scheme for Chaos. That's the Sandy boys, the Magic boys, Magna the Reds dude, whatever they're called. Anyway, he's not gone for a traditional start, he's gone for Chaos Armory, 2 Plasma Generators, and a whole smorgasbord of cultists capping the local areas. What's the Orc doing? Got some Slugger boys, some mischief going on around here. It's just some Guardians pushing ahead, seeing what's going on over here. Lots of shooters, lots of Sluggers, capturing the immediate areas. 2 Plasma Generators going down. Should I just say generators for the Orcs? We've got some Dark Reapers going down. We've got another Heavy Bolt turret going down at the, I think it's the only relic on the map. So the Chaos player has done a really good job at capturing this as early as they have. Great use of the Heavy Bolters. And not really, oh mind you, they've gone for the grenade launcher, which makes sense if they haven't built a, well, whatever you call the barracks for the Chaos player. Building up their listening post around the back. We've got some Dark Reapers for the yellow Eldar player. For the life of me, I can never remember what the players' names are off the top of my head. With the minor stutter that I have and the inability for me to say sentences properly, remembering people's names is just not a thing that I can do. So I'm just going to call them White Eldar, Yellow Eldar, Chaos and Orcs. Little bit of a standstill at the moment. Obviously, the Eldar player knowing that they can't go in this heavy bolt turret down at the moment. Got another build-up of people around this area, but then they're going to be countered by this bit of a build-up, especially with all these grenade launchers going down on them. Wonder if are they getting any particular business to counter in the form of tech? Nope, just lots and lots of bits and bobs. They've got some Wraith Tome going down, so I do believe, there we go. Unable to produce units, perform research or create add-ons. I don't know if that stops heavy bottle turrets, but we shall see. People coming in, what's going on around here? They've upgraded the listing shrine over here, so they don't need the use of... Oh, they've destroyed... I've missed whatever was going on down here. But yeah, they must have scared those guys off. Eldar player pushing in, going to take down this heavy bottle turret. These cultists are staying away, using their long-range grenade launchers to do a bit of damage, but it's not going to do enough. These dudes, whatever you call them, the singing bone priest people, they've frozen that listening post over yonder, but they have been pushed back, but they have taken down one of the heavy bolt turrets, which is nice. Chaos player now going to come in and try and probably push these guys back a bit. Got triple Dark Reapers, that's going to be a lot of long-range damage. Well, mind you, with these cultists, there are a fair number of them, although there is a fair number of Dark Reapers as well, so not sure what they're going to do. Oh, may as well watch this while we're here. No point in telling you there's a fight going to happen and then not actually watch the fight. Pushing away the regular, normal Eldar player away from the relic, not quite properly uncapping it, and they're still going to carry on. These guys have now been caught in a bit of a sandwich. Fair amount of Dark Reapers here. These cultists are going to have to run away, but the shooter boys are going to come in to provide some assistance. The Dark Reapers from t'other Eldar are moving in, going to provide more assistance. Got some Orcs teleporting in, presumably with the big mech, going to scare these Eldar away, moving into listening shrines range. Slugger boys are equipped with burners, so that will do some morale damage. Not entirely sure if that will be the make or break. Fleet of foot being used by the Dark Reapers to keep them running away, keep them out of range of the Orc player. What's going on around here? Listening post has been spaffed on, I suppose, but still firing away. Some more Orcs, some shooter boys coming around this way. What's going on around here in the base of pile of guns? Lots of bits and bobs being built by the Orc player. Loads, and my goodness, this is a veritable plasma farm. Quite liking it. Some big upgrades coming in. Big Mech probably going to go down potentially. Will he go down? And he goes down. That is unfortunate play by the Orc player. Listening post is going to do a fair bit of damage to these Dark Reapers. Cultists moving into negative cover, but the Dark Reapers are not going to follow up. They are cornering off this area, I suppose. Dark Reapers standing over here. More Dark Reapers standing over here. Going to prevent the Chaos and Orc player from pushing out in this area. Dark Reapers going in for a little bit of a hunt, seeing what they can do. What's going on down here? Nothing much. More war banners coming down. We have got plasma generators. We have got a soul shrine. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, enhanced optics, yeah, that's the upgrade you would expect from a Dark Reaper focused army. Another soul shrine going down here. Seeing some potential tier 2 play. That is a lot of Dark Reaper fire. These shooter boys are not going to be in it to win it. They are getting their own big shooters there. So that's something. I'm not sure what's the plan here. Bit of a standoff. Bit of a turtling. Well, it's almost like the opposite of turtling. It's like forming a firing squad around these players, and they're not exactly in a position to push out. But there we go. We have got a machine pit and a defiler coming out. We've also got some plasma pistols for aspiring champions and all those boys and girls. Got a Chaos Sorcerer as well coming out. No upgrades for the Chaos Sorcerer. As far as I'm aware, they have not got that demon circular pit. What are the Orcs doing? The Orcs have got a big mech shop, and they're going to come out with some war trucks. So these Dark Reapers might want to actually push in at some point. Yeah, they're going to fall back now with a defiler. And that is a wonderful colour scheme. Thousand Suns. There we go. That's the name of the fancy Magnus the Red's Space Marine, Chaos Space Marine Legion. I remember now. There we go. It came to me eventually. That's the colour scheme. And he's just going to come away and chomp on this listing shrine. Unsupported magic. There we go. Actually joining in now. That's wonderful. Lots of supporting fire coming in. Although this defiler is going to tank a fair bit. Some Eldritch bolts. Some purpley boys coming in. Doing a fair bit of damage to that Dark Reaper squad. And the Chaos Plate is probably going to take on this relic. Although Eldar are going to come in. Round the side. Lots of grenade launchers coming round their end. Three of these boys getting absolutely massacred. Yeah, these cultists are not having the best of days. Been caught right in the middle of an Eldar sandwich, and the Chaos player is indeed the meat. Some war tracks coming in. They've been upgraded with bomb chuckers. Falcon Grav Tank also coming in, and a Fire Dragon has been built to counteract the war trucks. Big Mech coming in with some more boys. Defiler doing his best, but slowly but surely getting chocked down by this impressive amount of Dark Reaper fire, and it will go down. Falcon Grav Tank is going to cause a little bit of problem for the Orc and Chaos player, who's been at a bit of a... I mean, they were doing... I mean, at the beginning, Chaos player was making all the right moves, cornering off areas with their heavy bottle turrets to make sure that people couldn't press up on them. And now they are in a bit of a bind. Bit of a critical mass of Eldar infantry. The Orc and Chaos team are talking about tier 3, so I suppose that they are just focusing on upgrading as quickly as humanly possible. I'm wondering what's really quickly have a look. What's going on here? Demon Pit. Excellent stuff. Still no barracks, or regular normal barracks for the Chaos player. What else have we got going on while the Orcs base is slowly but surely getting absolutely smashed in? Not much going on. We've got a custom gadgets kit for a force field for the big mechs. Really, really useful to negate some of that long-range damage. However, will they survive long enough for the upgrade to even take an effect? Got a Nob squad over here, getting their own Nob leader, so double Nob. Some fire drakes coming in to do some damage. Big mech also being constructed at the moment. This big listening post is going to get smashed up, and the Eldar player is just slowly but surely systematically destroying everything within their grasp. Will the Ork player be able to keep their hut? Lots of Gretchens just casually watching on, stealthed, unable to do anything, and these are just going to back up. Maybe a little bit intimidated. We've got some teleporting going down. I assume this will be the... Oh, there we go, obliterators. Yeah, there we go. Love a good obliterator. Absolutely decimating these fire dragons, fire drakes, whatever you call them. And the Eldar player is going to retreat. Little bit damage. They've got, I think there was like a big war banner up here, I can't remember. There was a listing post here. Obliterators, very, very high on the old health. Do lots and lots of damage. These Dark Reapers are going to try and engage them in melee to tie them up so they can't fire, which is ideal. Very, very creative. These Nobs, one Nob is going to go down. And these Dark Reapers are going to pepper them from a distance. What have we got going on over here? We've got some possessed squads. Well, just one squad. But then we also have a Wraith Lord as well. So, oh, I like that. Ah, okay, yeah, when they're about to engage in close combat, just pop them in the grav tank. Nice. I mean, they're doing a fair bit of damage, absolutely melting through this grav tank, but are they able to sustain the long-range damage? This Wraith Lord, not wanting to get in close combat, is just going to cook them from a distance. They're doing that in, out, shake it all about in that grav tank. These possessed Marines are going to have to scoot away. What's going on down here? The Ork and Chaos player are pushing up, doing a fair bit of damage, absolutely creaming this listening post. What's going on down here? We've got a listening shrine that has been capped and posted. These obliterators not doing all that well in close combat, but mind you, the Dark Reapers don't do that much damage in close combat neither, so I suppose it's a bit of a stalemate. Got another Nob squad being built for the Ork player. These Dark Reapers are not going to survive for very long. We've got loads, well, when I say loads, look like loads on the minimap, just two non-built-up Guardian squads. But they should be able to at least distract these guys from pushing in any further. We have got the Possessed Marines. Now they've got their... Did they have fire? Yep, they've got a fire. I assume that's an upgrade of some description. Presumably, they weren't doing fire before. I will learn how to play this game eventually. They're going to take down this listening shrine, chase after this Guardian squad instead. It's like a much tastier meal for these Possessed Marines. I do quite like their models, to be fair, when you can see them without the fire. Some of them have got helmets, some of them have just got really long... Look at that. Absolutely horrid. Absolutely disgusting. Beautiful models all the same there. Double Nobs with a big mech inside. Got a Wraith Lord. Falcon Grav Tank has been repaired by the Bone Singers, that's what they're called. There we go. I'm remembering the names. Well, not remembering, I'm just finding them out mid-game, but I'll learn for next time. Mobile for war research. Warp Spider X Aspect Stone, sorry. Going down. One Eldar player. Harlequin for another. Nice diverse amount of dudes and dudettes. Big mech going to teleport into the whole Nob squad. Falcon Grav Tank going to run away. Wraith Lord not having the best of time against this possessed squad. They're going to come in and slap around these Dark Reapers while being supported by this Nob squad. Got an Obliterator squad coming in to assist. This Wraith Lord is going to kneel down and die. Wonderful comeback for the Chaos and Ork player. Going to try and take on this Wraith Lord, and it's going to run away. What's going on down here? Loads and loads of... Well, when I say loads and loads of Guardians, just one Guardian squad and a Harlequin. And then also lots of Reapers down here. Absolutely love the Obliterator squad. One moment, lots of bullets coming out. Next, it's like pink fireworks. We've got a Warp Spider squad coming down. Very, very good. They'll be excellent against this Nob squad. Every time Nobs come in close combat, they'll just, there we go, teleport away. And then they're also engaging this Obliterator squad in close combat, allowing the Wraith Lord to also come in for a cheeky kick in the backside of this Obliterator. Quite a slow moving unit is the Obliterators. Same with the Knobs. As they're running away, all these dudes will be able to fleet of foot chase after them. Harlequin also coming in. We have got a Chaos Predator coming in for support, going to take down this Wraith Lord. Harlequin, not going to have the best of times. Didn't even jump in for a kick. Warp Spider Squad going down. We've got some Bright Lance platforms, which is always good. We've got a singular cultist. Oh, 4 cultists, but I don't know where the other 4 are. Probably getting battered around by this Harlequin. Oh, they've just been scattered around. Lots and lots of stuff being cooked up. Got double Warp Spiders. If I am not mistaken, there is a 2 squad limit for these Warp Spiders. Very good against infantry and heavy infantry. Very, very useful, like I say, for these Knob Squads, possessed Chaos Marines as well. Falcon Grav tank going down to the Obliterator's fire, along with the assistance of a Chaos Predator. These guys are going to run away from the onslaught of the possessed Marine. Bright Lance coming down. Going to do a little bit of damage to the Chaos Predator, but not enough to warrant much worry from the Chaos player. Slowly but surely, these possessed Marines are just coming in and cutting a path through all these dudes and dudettes. 2 Predators now coming in, and a Knob Squad as well. It's not looking very pretty for this Eldar corner over here. Big mech teleporting in, going to force these Warp Spiders to teleport away themselves. Going to teleport right into the thick of it, forcing these possessed squads to run all the way back. And they're going to do their best to focus fire down this this Obliterator squad. And they've almost got him. Have they got him? Yep. Poor squad wipe on these Obliterators, which is going to be really, really useful for the Eldar side. Although 2 Warp Spiders left being chased around almost in a Benny Hill style by this possessed squad. Loads and loads of random bits and bobs. We have got a Seer Council down to 1. Not sure when they were spawned or what they did. They don't seem to have done that much in the battle. Defiler coming in, going to smack down this, and they're absolutely destroying everything. That was really quick. Has he just surrendered? I think they've surrendered, yes. And then the Eldar player over here will surrender as well. Which I quite liked, that little animation of each building exploding one by one rather than them all disappearing into the warp on their own. That was alright. I mean, think at the maybe like near the beginning of the game when we had like Dark Reapers over here, Eldar players could have pushed a little bit further in, I reckon. But then again, obviously you never know. Hindsight is 2020. Well, yeah, I've been Mr. Landshark. Always a pleasure, never a chore. Take it easy, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace.